right, you were at probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Okay.
And people that know, I want to ask you, everybody take a look at this video, and we're going to ask you to kind of narrate what was happening. Take a look at this video. Oh my God.
Okay. First of all, I know it looks bad with me running into the camera. Okay. Let me explain to y'all what's going on. All right. It was Puffy's party. All right. Puff had a party. He's called me, said, "Kev, can you host a party with me?" I said, "Yeah, dude." I said, "I'll do it." I said, "I'm in New York." So he said, "Look, we creating this little sexy scene in the bathroom. It's gonna be girls in the tub. You, Trey Songz, Fabulous. Like it's nice. It's just gonna look like it's the place to be. We're gonna Ustream it." I said, "Oh, that's gonna be hot." So we get up there. I'm hosting. You know, first of all, I'm a sex symbol. Okay, so I'm up there and I'm hosting, you know, I'm promoting the party. I'm like, "Yeah, man, this is a nice event. You see, we up here in the tub." I hear Trey Songz behind me. First of all, if somebody's hair is on fire, it's a panic. Like it's a yell, "Yo, your hair!" It should be crazy. You would have thought Trey was singing. This is all I heard. I heard, "Yo, your hair's on fire." It was like an album, like it was one of his tracks. Like, "Yo, your hair's on fire." I turned around, I saw it, I was like, "Oh! Oh!" Cause like literally, like the flame, like George, the flame grew. Like it was like somebody threw gasoline on it. Like so when I saw it, I was like, "Ow! Ow!" But so my first instinct was to save myself. Because, you know, at the end of the day, that's the truth. At the end of the day, I don't want to die. You know, I don't know if you guys know, weaves are the most flammable thing out. Okay? A weave, if there had been another girl next to her with a weave, that thing would have caught faster than the forest fire. So I just said, let me save myself. Now, to camera, I run, I'm like, "Did you get that on tape?" Only reason why I said that is because I didn't really get to see the whole thing. So I wanted to see it over again for my selfish reasons.
All right, let's take a look at it one more time, everybody. Let's see it again. In slow motion. That might be funny and slower. So, I think it's safe to say you were probably raised very, very tough, right?
Yeah.
Tough
from
family.
The streets.
Yeah, from the street. What can you pass along to your kids that they would understand?
Well, you know what, George? It's funny you say that because I've been having a hard time with figuring out the type of life lessons, you know, that I'm trying to hand my kids. You know, basically, as a father, you want to teach your kids certain things. But I look back at my life, George. You know, I don't have a lot to teach. No, like, here's the one thing. Like, okay, my daughter, and this is me being very honest, you guys. My daughter's a little princess, beautiful. She's spoiled. So, you know, I'm one way with her, but with my son, I'm like, I live in LA. I'm in the valley. You know, my son ain't around tough kids. My main thing is teaching my son how to fight.
And now, how old is he?
My son's 3. Okay. Now, look. You don't see what goes on in these daycares. All right, these little kids are crazy. All right? I caught a little boy putting paste in my son's mouth. That's when I had enough. I said, I'm gonna teach my son how to defend himself. Now, the only problem I'm having, my son thinks he's Spider-Man, George, for real. Like, listen, I'm not joking. Like when we play, he wet me. He like listen. But because I'm dad, like because I'm his dad, when he does it, I gotta act like I'm caught. I'm like, "Oh no, you know, let me out. So, but it's us playing. Let me tell you why this is bad. I'm not joking. So I go to pick him up from school, right? This little boy is hitting my son in the head with a truck, right? My son on the floor doing this. He trying to wet me. I yelled. I got so mad. I said, "Boy, get your ass up. You're not Spider-Man, man. You're not Spider-Man." He tried to get me while I was talking. But I had to play. I was like, "Okay, let me out. Let Dad out." Y'all laughing. I'm being so serious, man. My household, son is in trouble if I don't save him. He really thinks he's Spider-Man, George.
Oh,
Don't judge my son, okay? Don't judge my son. I have my son. I had my son come here and web this whole audience right now. My son will web all y'all. And y'all better act like y'all caught in the net.
Is your daughter a good student?
Oh, man, you know what's funny? My daughter is actually a great student, but I didn't understand how good of a student she was. Like, you know, I'm from Philadelphia, you guys. You know, city where it go down at. I don't know. All right, so listen. So my, like, I don't know what that was. I saw it in the video. So my daughter's first report card, you know, she gets a report card. So I'm like, baby, how'd you do on your report card? So she's like, look, Dad, I got all E's and G's. So, you know, I'm from a school of A's, B's, and C's. You know, D's are bad, F's are bad. So in my mind, I'm like, you got worse than an F? Like, you got an E? Like, you're 5. I said, like, how dumb is my baby to get an E? Yo, I was going off. And she was like, no. Like, her mom told me it was excellent and good. But that just made me even more angry because I'm like, who gave y'all the audacity in California to change these things? Okay? No. For years, it was A's, B's, and C's. E's and G's, don't nobody do that. For that, I almost punched my daughter in the forehead. But I had to stop. No, I'm serious. Only reason I didn't do it because my son was like, and he stopped me. So I couldn't. I was ready to punch. My son stopped me.
Oh, my God.